Hey, great Monday morning. Good morning, Katie. And you are the first, Katie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Katie. Thank you for coming on and thank you for waiting patiently. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I like hearing the repeat. Actually, that was my other computer that I have on. It is where I monitor the YouTube channel. That's how sometimes when we're having the lives, I'll go like that page, please. Good morning, Kenina Hermosa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So that's I had the volume up because yesterday, what was I watching yesterday? Oh, I was actually rehearing the sermon from Sunday morning. Most of the times after I preach a sermon, I take a little bit of time to go back and to see it, just to have an insight in regards to what it is to be on the other side. And I've been on the other side for many years in regards to preaching in church, and but it's always good to see that new perspective. Things change in regards to lighting, in regards to sound quality. And again, one of the things that I think that we try to do at church is we try to up our game in regards to offering a better product for individuals that are going to be listening in. And look, and I'm not talking about in regards to the message. I'm talking about in regards to the presentation, to the delivery of the message. That's one of the reasons why I actually go back and I do, monitor my sermons and see, see myself in action. I say that because, you always want to get better at what you do. And again, I've shared that with a lot of the folks. Doreen! I hadn't seen you in a while, Doreen. Guys, it's one of the, I love you, Doreen. Doreen, send me an inbox. Is there something I want to ask in regards to my Harlingen? Guys, let me say that, you always try to up your game. I've stated it here before, guys. One of the things that you get to see. Good morning, Steve. Thank you, guys. Please like that YouTube page. One of the things that I like to see, though, is that I like to go back and look at our first videos, not to watch them all. I actually haven't watched them, throughout. Unlike a lot of the people that are hating on it, Erasmo, that they'll go back and try to see what was said last year. But last year, around this time, guys, I'll look back to try and find and pinpoint the exact date. We did start these lives, and they were just coffee talks in the morning, and literally done on my phone from the house while we're having coffee in the morning. And then we started to pick up and say, like, hey, man, people are wanting to come on live. So we were having them actually like 3 times a day. And then it just got a little bit too much. But what we did is go from, starting off on the phone, then we started to get a little green screen and started to get a decent mic, and then got some better mics, and now have a great mic. Thank you, my friends. So works perfectly. But you have to see that progression, guys. You have to see individuals getting better at their trades. And again, I think that's one of the things that we've been able to offer individuals out here in the community, guys. We have been able to offer a better product as we've gone along. So again, I'm glad that se llama Fox. I'm glad that y'all have been around for a while and have followed us through as the whole process. Let me say, so it's the same thing in regard. Yeah, it's a great mic. So it's the same thing, guys, in regards to my church services. We are getting better and better at our recording our worship services, because again, we try to do our best to get better at it. That's one of the reasons why I look at my sermons, and that's why that volume was up this morning. Good morning, Ramona. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Hermosa. Good morning, Amelia, the baker of the year. Thank you, guys. Thank you for liking that YouTube channel, guys. Please like it. I don't know why. Supposedly, it generates more traction or something. Good morning, buenos dias, Graciela, Hermosa, Steve, my man. Happy International Women's Day. Yes, thank you. I do appreciate that. And also happy International Women's Day to all of the women out there as well. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. How do you feel teachers not wearing masks in class? Let me say, guys, I'm going to think that most of our teachers out there, guys, are going to want to wear their face coverings if they're going to be introduced to face teaching. Again, one of the things that I feel kind of fake, what something that I find very, very fake is, have you seen a lot of the politicians go out there and be on these lives or on these interviews, and they got their face coverings on? I mean, and I say that it's fake because they're doing it for the camera, and I have issues with that. You know, show me what your daily life is like, in the sense that uh, most of the time, I'm going to guarantee you that they're not on with their face coverings if they're out there doing a live when there isn't an audience present. O sea, you shouldn't be wearing a face covering just because other people expect to see you in a face covering. You wear your face covering for the right reason, and you wear a face covering because it might help get avoid might help you not to get COVID-19. And I mean, COVID-19 is ever present. One of the things that I think that I read yesterday, and I actually posted either this morning or late last night. It was late last night. Actually, guys, that we are not. It's not done and over. And again, and I know my friends out there, and I love John. He knows that. They're going, well, this is just fear mongering. It's not fear mongering. We show both sides of the story. We shared posts where the numbers are going down according to Cameron County. We shared posts out there where the mayor of the city of Brownsville has made the declaration and has stated that that we have gone down drastically, to the point where we're not no longer at a 4. Now we are at a danger level 3. And again, they base these on hospitalizations of individuals. I mean, again, I don't know what equation they're using as to determine this, guys. Have absolutely no idea. Don't even know if there is an equation to it. But again, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm going back into the same spiel that I've stated for months now, guys. Each one of you is responsible for making sure that you are okay, and that you teach your children who are going back to face, if that's the case, that there is still coronavirus around us and they need to be careful. They need to wear their face coverings. They need to practice social distancing as much as possible. El problema con a lot of our students, guys, is that no hacen caso. So teachers wearing a face mask, I hope they do. And I'm going to think that most want to. And you're going to find yourself every so often with someone that goes, "Oh, after Wednesday, no face covering, no mandate." Pues more power to y'all, guys. Good morning, Doreen. I sent you an inbox. Let's have a conversation today, Doreen. Your thoughts on the stimulus package? Let me say, guys, I'm happy that money is coming our way. I'm happy to get the $1,400. With the $1,400, I plan to, book my trip to Peru. We'll be visiting Peru sometime soon. Machu Picchu, guys. The only places I've ever wanted to visit is Cuba and Machu Picchu. I still have my trip to Cuba on hold. Next available date will be in May, right after the election, guys. right after the election. I had moved it to April before I had ultimately decided if I was going to run for city commission. And so I had it set for April. And then early voting starts in April. So, guys, I don't believe that anyone should be skipping town, leaving town uh, on vacation in the middle of a campaign. And I say that basically dándoles el aviso that I will be in Monterrey later on this week, but it's not for vacation. I'm going to get un puente, not a bridge to cross, un puente acá atrás, because I have like a little gap back there. And my brother, my friend in Cadereyta, is an amazing dentist, and he's going to take care of my puente. So, leaving for a quick 1, 2, 3 day excursion is okay. Going on a 5, 10 day vacation, not so much during the campaign. Um, so I'm glad that the money's coming down, guys. I'm glad that they upped the money in regards to unemployment. I'm glad that they upped the money in regards to the stimulus check that's going to, make those $2,000 que había dicho Papi Trump. More power to them, guys. Do I care that a trillion, $2 trillion are going to be placed on the backs of our children? Kind of don't care for that too much. I don't care for parts of the stimulus package that provide monies to other countries. I don't care too much about bailing out states after they've tanked their own economies, which has nothing to do with coronavirus. This was even before COVID-19 hit. Have issues with that. But again, guys, what can we do? Not much we could do at the federal level. Just hope that they don't completely decimate the country's economy. But I'm glad that we're getting money. We want Maggie. 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 It might be a while, folks. I have not had a conversation with Maggie, and I don't say that for any other reason except, I can understand that I can understand the complexity of what is going on. But if anyone thinks that that it wasn't done out of retaliation, then you're dumb. Of course, it was done out of retaliation. Of course, it was done to hurt and to affect and to send a chilling message, guys, throughout the district. That if you voice your opinion in regards to the happenings of the day at the district, you are in trouble. And let me say, folks, that is one of the reasons why YouTube is so amazing. Guys, you all can go and move on to YouTube and like that sucker page and comment on there without using your Facebook account that could actually be traced to you. So, folks, transition into YouTube and subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell on top. And every time we have a live, which is 9 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock in the morning, guys, you will be notified. And plus, you'll be able to use any other Snoopy character that is not right now readily available or accessible, that is not in use at this moment. Love you too, hermosa. I have found 2 teachers online class. Teachers in class with no mask and children too. I've found 2 teachers online class. Teachers in class with no mask and children too. It's a mistake. Again, guys, wearing face coverings is when you're in a room with individuals is a great thing. especially if you're in a room with individuals for hours of time. Hours. Good morning, Joe Hernandez. Good morning. Good morning, Nathan. Good morning. Good morning. Have a great day, Papa. God bless. Let's catch up the comments. Great mic. It is a great mic. It is an amazing mic. Good morning, Paul. All the masters, the masters. Any money from YouTube yet? Not yet. I think if I read correctly, we won't see a disbursement till the 14th or 15th, which is kind of funky because that's the date that the deadline date for the stimulus package to pass. Although I think that uh, the House of Representatives might vote on it in the next couple of days. We should have it signed before Friday, I would think. And then next week, probably start to receive our stimulus checks. And let me say, guys, again, is that if you have haven't filed your 2020 tax return, I suggest you file it with Erasmo Castro. O sea que yo. I suggest you file it, guys. I mean, I seem to think that individuals that have filed their 2020 tax returns are going to be some of the first individuals to get their stimulus check. And I actually was preparing income tax yesterday. I did two, one for 2019, one for 2020 for friends of mine. So thank y'all guys for continuing to have me file your taxes. And again, I mailed mine out. I've shared that, guys. I don't like doing those rapids in no way, shape, or form. I'd rather mail out the papel, the paper. So that is what I do. I do the mail outs. If you want to do the I want my check quick type of thing, I don't like to do those. My father does those, and my sisters do those. I don't. And the reason I don't is I just think it's too expensive. So I'm not trying to diss them or anybody else that does them, guys. If you want your check in 2 weeks, or I don't know how fast they do it, they give it, guys. More power to you. You're gonna get $300, $400, $500 taken from your check. See, I don't like that. And a lot of times, a lot of the people, they do that because they're going to get $8, $9, $10,000 back, and they go, pues que son $400. To me, it's a lot of money. $400 is a lot. $10,000 is a lot of money. Never gotten a refund that big. But let me tell you, for people that have, that do, God bless you, man. More power to y'all. But no, don't dish out $400 or $500 out of your money. Don't. I remember your first shows. I have seen the progression. Great job. Thank you. And again, guys, you always have to get better at your trade. And I do believe that we do well on these things. And again, guys, let me say, part of the monetization, Steve was asking about that. That's like an extra perk, an extra incentive, because it's kind of cool to get monies every so often. It just feels amazing. It feels like, it really feels like, hey, you're needed, you know? And let me say, guys, and people who know me, I'm not a money person. I'm not like, oh, I gotta have the money, gotta have the money, gotta have the money. It just feels amazing that what we do for the community, for the city of Brownsville, guys, and for the Rio Grande Valley now, as we're growing, is provide a service. El Norte de Tamaulipas is provide a service in regards to sharing information, and I'm glad that individuals can appreciate that. I'm very, very proud. Yes, I mentioned the progression. I mentioned watching the sermon yesterday, because yesterday I did preach about social media, and I preached about social media because of an incident that I had during the previous week. And one of the comments that I got from my sister, one of my pages, my church pages actually, is she goes, well, I've heard your shows during the week. And I said, like, yeah. My shows during the week are work. My- and I say that because it has become a job, guys. It literally has become a job doing these shows. It's a job. You have to prepare, you have to read up, you have to research information, guys. One of the things that I wanted to do from the start, guys, was offer uh, precise, accurate information through these shows, and that's why we've had a lot of the individuals that have been a part of it. And now that we're coming up to the year, I do want to thank a lot of our folk out there who who constantly have helped out, especially Dr. Eder Hernandez, and especially Dr. Eder Hernandez because today is his birthday. So happy birthday, Dr. Eder Hernandez, and thank you so much for everything that you do for the community. Thank you for joining us on several of our shows to share your knowledge and again your experience with dealing with coronavirus here in our area. And look, and I make mention of Dr. Eder Hernandez, guys, because uh, he does what we try to do in regards to researching. And let me tell you, every single time we had him on the show, guys, I mean, he knew he was in the game. He knew was able to answer every single question that was thrown his way, and I think that's very admirable. Very admirable. He is a PA. For me, he'll always be Dr. Eder Hernandez. Guys, he has been my doctor. He is my doctor, and he will continue to be my doctor. It's that simple. I have faith in his judgment. I have faith in his service to the community. So again, guys, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños a ti, Dr. Eder Hernandez. But, I'd be amiss not to mention the other doctors that have been on here. We've had Dr. Teresa Saavedra, amazing. Just opened her practice here in the city of Brownsville. Very blessed to have her. And again, great friend. And I'm very, very proud that she takes from her time to come on and share information with us. I think that she will be on with us, in a while. She's been busy setting up her practice. Uh, yeah, very amazing. Dr. Mario Cerdan, amazing doctor, neurologist, Harlingen and Brownsville. And Dr. Mario Cerdan, let me tell you, has produced some amazing material. You know, Even with us on our shows, but on his own, he makes these informative YouTube videos and social media videos. And let me tell you guys, amazing information. Dr. Mario Cerdán, excelente médico, neurólogo y excelente amigo. También Dr. Mari, Jamil Mari from Harlingen, man. Let me tell you guys, that guy's amazing. I love him. He very informative and always out there posting for our community, guys. Very, very proud. Also had Dr. Zamir. And let me tell you, I love Dr. Zamir, one of Brownsville's greats, guys. 100% one of Brownsville's greats. Dr. Azim Samir is my friend, and I love him. I love him, and I love what he does for the city of Brownsville. And if anyone else that I miss, other doctors from Matamoros that have come on the show as well, a lot of our different nurses, a lot of our politicians, guys that have been on the forefront, have been able to share information with us. Guys, there has been a progression, but again, none of it would have happened had it not been by the great information that we were able to receive, not only from doctors, nurses, politicians, but also from you guys. Because again, this whole page, this whole project, these whole lives, guys, are all of us keeping each other informed. That's all it is, guys. All of us keeping each other informed. Erasmo, Jimmy, I miss you, amigo. Guy, come, let's do lunch or breakfast soon, Papa. I love you, man. I don't know how it feels. I'm retired. Yes, that's why I want to invite you to come and help us on some of our shows because being retired frees you. Vladimir, hola, Vladimir. Those that say it's fear mongering and the most fearful, that's why they don't want to hear it. I would say so, but and in regards to my friend, again, John knows I love John. I love his family. Guys, have y'all ever had pan de pulque? Pan de pulque. It comes from I think Coahuila, Saltillo, delicious, guys, delicious. It's there. I don't see it, beer mongery. I understand my friend's stance in regards to uh, just political stance, 100%. Guys, I my neighbors are not bien contentos. Guys, again, I don't feed into the party politics, guys. I don't think that Democrats are all bad. I don't think that Republicans are all bad. And I don't think that they're all good either. Any of them. Same thing. My stance. Come on! Actually, I want to go watch that movie now. I haven't seen it. Uh, Actually, I like both of those. I like the one, the old one, and I like the new one. Both of them. That specific moment, classic. Buenos días, Vladimir. Buenos días, buenos días. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Basically, it encourages individuals to be very careful with what is placed on social media. Let me say, guys, that they have never really adhered to the policy, and I'll tell you why. When I was running for school board, both times, well, the first time more, let me tell you, I had employee BISD employees, special, aka Sylvia Atkinson's family, guys, who all work at high level positions at the district, guys. They went out there and posted crap and a half about Erasmo Castro on social media. Nothing was ever done to them. Nothing. So, and I'm talking about horrible accusations, horrible language, guys. I mean, something that does not in any way, shape, or form denote a professional individual. The district did nothing. Nothing. Flea market on the expressway was packed. Yeah, I'm not going to the flea market. And actually, I needed to go to the flea market because I needed to buy some wedding stuff. I This weekend, thank you, Louis Leal for Marisa Leal and Madison for coming up and helping out, and also thank you, Zudi, for coming and helping out as well, and Lily and all everybody else that helped me with the wedding chapel. Let me say, guys, este, it looks amazing. I love it. You know, it's very simple, but very cute. Very, very cute. And that's exactly what I envisioned in my mind. I like simple and cute, just like me. Handsome and totally not fat. So the wedding chapel got done. So I've been wanting to go to the Pulga or to some thrift stores to try and buy wedding stuff, and I just hadn't found anything. But thanks to a lot of my friends that brought over some stuff, Melida, thank you for the decorations, guys. It looks kind of cool, and it looks like a little tunnel, and that's what I love about it. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start making a little bit more room out there. And again, and this is take this into account, guys. This is for a lot of the folks out there that don't want to spend 10, 15, $20,000 on a wedding. Joey Lopez, este, you know, they want to have something very, very simple with something within their means. Guys, we don't charge. I don't charge to marry what other people here in the area charge to marry. I'm very, very inexpensive, but very effective. I'm handsome and totally not fat. And let me tell you, I take good pictures. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. Good morning, Michelle. As I have not had a conversation with Maggie, she said that she was going to share with us as soon as she could. Um, as a little bit of blowback from administration. Good morning. Good morning. Maybe we'll be back in spring break. We'll see. What happened to Maggie? Again, I have not had conversations with Maggie. That is part of the story that I'll let Maggie tell. Uh, I did hear that administration was not too happy that she was participating on the show, and that is one of the reasons why there were constant visits out there to the campus. And you know that is my take. Again, I will let Maggie share her story. With all due with all due, most employees have social media policies that restrict you employees from speaking about the company you work for, ill or otherwise. Uh, well, let me say that yes, uh, but never to the point of retaliation that a lot of us have seen at the district. A lot of people have seen at the district. And I worked for the American Cancer Society, and we were told, just be very careful in regards to portraying yourself as American Society employees. And this is us dealing with cancer children, cancer patients, cancer elderly, and I mean, you can't control what individuals do outside the time that they are not punched in. But with that said, you had to be very, very careful. One of the things I think that was kind of trippy about American Cancer Society, guys, and again, I don't smoke, but if you smoked, you wouldn't get hired at the American Cancer Society. I'm sure that a lot of smokers, as they just stated that they did not smoke. But guys, if anyone having any concern in regards to if you work for the district, you work for the city, guys, I have a solution for you. Go to YouTube. It works for me. It works for all of us, guys. My in-laws are claimed under my wife as dependents. They were excluded from the last two rounds. Do you know they were included in this one? I know that adult children are included. What I would do, Eddie, I would file my own tax returns for them, aparte, uh, just in case. And then I would claim on there that I didn't receive the stimulus check. Does that make sense? One of the things that you can claim this tax year is you can claim I didn't get my checks or my money. And they really, really didn't. And neither did your wife because they were claimed as her dependents. I would have them file their own separate tax return. So send them my way. $30. Good morning, Aleida. Good morning. Good morning. Did you watch the Meghan and Prince Harry interview with Oprah last night? I didn't watch it. I saw excerpts of it. I don't fascinate easily with a lot of the royals and actors and actresses stuff. It's just not my thing. But I did hear that Meghan Merkel had stated that there were some racial undertones, no protection, and different little things. What I was most amazed of was that Harry was the one that was out there backing her up, Prince Harry. And these are just the experts that I saw in the morning news shows. I don't follow that too much. Doesn't really trip me out a lot. So if first people to file income tax might be the first to receive the stimulus, you think the IRS will use 2019 or 2020? I think IRS will use 2020 first and then go into 2019. I read that somewhere. It may not be true. I'm sure that I read that somewhere, but I'm not going to affirm because social media is the devil, Bobby Bouchard. Big Mo. God bless you, brother, and your family. Saludos, friends. Blessings to you, everyone. Your Sunday preaching sounded like a pro. I do good. Let me tell you, yeah, and you don't always hit home runs. It's like a lot of these lives, guys. Some of our lives are like, dang, that was amazing. Some of our lives are like, oh, it's all right, and you can usually feel. I can usually feel when a sermon is like, I should have ended that like 20 minutes ago. And then some of them, like yesterday's sermon, that hit on all marks, all of them. It was a good sermon yesterday. Actually, I'm going to give the sermon tonight at 7 o'clock to one of those programs that invited me on and asked me to share, to preach. So I'm going to share that one. Oh, I will say that on Wednesday, guys, I will be interviewed on a local podcast. Joel Gracia has his own podcast, and we will be on his podcast on Wednesday. And it's great, great. I greatly appreciate the invitation. And I'm glad that more and more podcasts are coming on out here locally, guys. We have a lot to share, and sometimes we'll be listening to podcasts from individuals outside our area, and it's kind of hard to associate. It's kind of hard to associate because the culture here is very, very different to the culture most everywhere. And believe this or not, guys, I'm actually getting used to these glasses, and I thought I'd never say that. Con! ¿Cómo estás, Erasmo? Sharky? Sharky. It does look amazing. Yes, it looks so cute. Show us, show us. I posted it on my page, Papa. I'll send you a picture in a little bit. Good morning, my friend. And the city still has not swept the bike lanes on Hugh Emerson Road. The city can't promote the bike lanes and not maintain them. It's like literally riding on Caliche, Chihuahua. Let me tell you, yes. And I've actually experienced those bike lanes because I'd go to Walmart on my scooter, on them, my standing scooter, which is right there. And let me tell you, it's a mess, guys. I mean, how I didn't have an accident while on them is just beyond me. Let me say, if we are going to make ourselves the hike and bike capital of Texas, guys, then we need to make sure that we maintain it. Ni modo. We're stuck with them now. I agree. Rumor has it Maggie got called by Biden to serve on his educational board. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So Maggie got silenced by BISD. What happened to freedom of speech? Doesn't exist much at BISD. Now, and let me say, guys, is that unfortunately, a lot of our folks do watch the show. They'd rather watch the show afterwards because that way their names don't pop up anywhere. Guys, all you have to do, folks, is switch over to YouTube. I appreciate that. It's self-serving. I understand, guys. It ups the number of subscribers. I understand. But it also gives you the opportunity, guys, to hide your identity a little bit more. And again, look, I understand, folks. I've stated this before. I want individuals, to not have to hide, their names. But I understand that a lot of people work for this district, and they need their paycheck. I know a lot of my people work for the city of Brownsville, guys. And look, that's one of the things that why an Erasmo Castro in the city is important, because an Erasmo Castro works on his own, marries people, and if you know anyone that needs to get married, I'm your man. So I don't depend on a government agency. I don't depend on the city of Brownsville municipality or a hospital, anyone, in order to provide for my own. I just need you all, and I appreciate you all because you all keep me in business. So thank you. I say that with with all humility. Thank you all so very much. Again, thank you for the donations that you make. Thank you guys for the food that you send me. Thank you guys just for being on here, guys. Really, I greatly appreciate it. Really do. It's encouraging. It helps Squan to continue to move forward. Sounds like they're trying to shut up those that speak the truth or reveal the truth. 100%. Guys, that is their goal. That is what they want to do. Good morning, Anelda. Good morning. Good morning, Dora. Good morning. Swa, swa. Dora, swa, swa. Actually, I'll be visiting Swasa hopefully sometime this week. Did you watch a Royal last night? I did not. Let me tell you, I spent my Sunday evening preparing the wedding chapel here at the office. So cute, cute as buttons. So Biden is giving children under $60,600 tax credit, and 7 to 17 ages 3,000 tax credit. More power to them. More cash this way. I think the important thing to take from the Meghan Harry interview is that people who feel desperate and depressed need to get help. Regardless of societal status, a life is a life. Yeah, let me say, guys, I did see that part where she stated that she contemplated committing suicide. Uh, let me say, guys, I don't completely buy it. You know, a lot of these individuals. I mean, come on, guys. They have the world's fortune at their feet, and why anyone that has everything este, can leave anytime they want. She had the opportunity to leave. It was that stressing a situation. They should have left a lot earlier. And again, I'm not trying to judge anyone or her. It's just too much drama for me. I'm glad she didn't commit suicide. Is the social media policy of BIZ easier to find on the website? I miss Maggie bossing you around. Yes, to both. Sharky, no más pelea conmigo. Sharky, behave. Are you into gardening? Could you have a horticulturist who could help guide us on what to do with frozen plants? I am not good at gardening. I could open up the dirt and put a seed in it. I could ask if there's anyone in uh, horticulturalists, if they would care to come on and share with us some tips in regards to what to do with frozen plants. I think the best thing to do with frozen plants is get new plants. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Jerry. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't have to hide anymore. Loving retirement. We want to get you out of retirement and put you on some of the shows. Has Maggie contacted AOB to grievance for her? Has AOB stated anything? AOB has not stated anything, and I know that she has been in contact with AOBE, and I have faith that AOBE is working hard on protecting and defending Maggie. Guys, if you are part of any union and you want to be a part of AOBE, send me an inbox and I will help you switch. Can you give your opinion as to if administration at the higher palace level didn't like Maggie participation on the campus level? Just curious about the retaliation. Understand. Thanks. Let me tell you, Maggie's service to the district is impeccable. She is loved by co-worker, loved by student, loved by former student. There is nothing on her record that would indicate someone that is problematic, someone that has not done her job. Let me say, like many other of our staff out there, guys, Maggie would always go above and beyond. Always above and beyond. Like a lot of our other staff out there, they help individuals every chance they get. It's an asset to an organization. Now, the only thing that they could say that they did not like was that she exercised her freedom of speech. Saquen las caguamas. Ya casi es viernes. No, papá. Acaba de empezar la semanita. Miss Maggie's perspective was much appreciated. Most unfortunate, she is absent. 100%. I miss Maggie. The wedding chapel looks very nice. Thank you, guys. And y'all can stop by and visit and take pictures with it if you want. Hey, Roy, what's going on today? Not much, man. I'm still here at the office. I think I will be going to Matamoros, if not today, maybe tomorrow. Uh, I'm going to take a quick trip to Monterrey later on this week, but just a quick going and coming. There's a couple of things that I need to see in regards to viajando a Monterrey. We'll see. Let me say, guys, in regards to traveling, guys, have I don't know if y'all seen the articles uh, on the local media and national media, guys. We had Tent City out here in Matamoros, guys, where there was 800 individuals out there. Guys, it is empty. It's kind of funny that the federal government, the state government, the local government here in the city of Brownsville, guys, they would work throughout the weekend, guys, to make sure that I would say it be as quiet as possible. O sea, they do things when there's less people looking. You would think that less people would be al tanto of what's going on a Sunday, on a Saturday, Sunday, because that's the time that most people use to go and spend time with family. Stay away from social media. Try and stay away from the news cycle, guys. So during the weekend, guys, we had a tent city in Matamoros suddenly disappear. People were transported to the United States. This is just one group, guys. Let me say, there are already thousands. If I'm hope not sound exaggerating, tens of thousands of people, more people coming into our area. And we've been saying it for a while. That is why La Iglesia Politiquera acá de West Brownsville was getting ready, guys, was building those apartments because they wanted to bank. It's all about the money for a lot of these churches. They wanted to bank on the individuals coming across, and they're banking big bucks from the federal government. They get money and assistance from local chapters like United Way and from the city of Brownsville, Politiquera Church, guys, because that's what church is all about. Manipulate the people for the money they pay, selling skin, selling God. Their numbers are the same on their credit cards. Guys, let me say that, guys, it's not a good thing for the United States to be open at a time when our local elected officials were saying, let's be closed. At a time where our politicians say, shut down, hunker in, not a good time to be accepting tens of thousands of individuals into our country from other countries. Guys, individuals that crossed over this weekend from Matamoros to Brownsville, guys, the 800 individuals, they are in this country now with every single benefit that you, your parents, your grandparents do not qualify for. Free healthcare, free food, free passage, free transportation, everything that you do not qualify. Individuals who were snuck into this country over the weekend have. And guys, I'm going to say this again. More power to people, guys. America first. I want our country taken care of first. I want our veterans taken care of first. I want our homeless situation brought down. I want individuals with mental health issues to be taken care of, guys. Have you seen how minimally our special needs uh, children, uh, citizens, how underserved they are? And let me say, guys, again, it's not hating on the individuals that are coming across these countries, guys. It isn't. We can't. You expect your household, and they tell us, live within your means. You know, our society tells us, live within your means, but our country doesn't. So it's do as I say, not as I do. Let me tell you what we need to do for my folks is if we're going to be allowing all these individuals from Central America, South America, to cross our border freely, where we're going to provide every single resource out there, guys, then for goodness sake, let the individuals with the B2 visitor labeled as B2 visitors, guys, let them cross. Let them do their shopping here. Let them generate funds for our economy so that we can in turn go and dispel the funds back to the individuals that are coming over illegally, or to expect free passage on through, because they generate revenue for our area. The others don't. They are a vacuum. And guys, we are in the middle of a pandemic. Unemployment is high. It's going to get a lot higher because a lot of the jobs, guys, are going to start to even more disappear. We need to slow down. Need to slow down. Limit the number of individuals coming across. That is what we need to do. Uh, Let me say I'm very proud that the mayor is all happy that he's being interviewed by CBS, CNN, Fox News multiple times, Dutch media. I'm very proud that he's happy. Doesn't do a damn thing for us. Does not help us in any way because it makes us look like the poorest country, the poorest community in the country, where there is not only a void in regards to economic development, not only a void when it comes to resources available to our people, there's also a void in leadership. We have no leadership. I mean, Joey Lopez, guys, came out on TMZ. Joey Lopez came out on TMZ after he screwed you out of vaccines for your elderly by giving them to his wedding invitees. He's out there flaunting that he's on TMZ. TMZ, guys. Flaunting. Now they're superstars. Talk Show Central style will have a Gardner soon. Let me tell you, I appreciate y'all's show the other day. Great show. Had these amazing scientists, women, very knowledgeable. Kind of lost me on the birds, but that's okay. ¿Qué onda, Koozie? Do you think Maggie should transfer to a public library and get back on the show? I think Maggie needs to do what Maggie feels best to do, and I think that that's where they're at this point in time. I don't see them. I don't see them having any openings anytime soon in regards to the city of Brownsville. Hey, Who we have here? Miss Miller.
Mm. Hugs and kisses. Mask or no mask? I don't know. I just kind of put it on.
You want some coffee?
Yes.
I tell on the machine.
All right.
Have Miss Miller in this house. Woo! I love Miss Miller.
Right here. Hi, friends.
Hey, Miss Miller.
We're going to lunch.
Awesome.
Yes.
Let's see. I am a disabled 60-year-old American on a limited income who had worked since I was 16 years old, and I have been denied food stamps. Yet I know a woman who is here with no papers. She gets more benefits than me. Why is that? I said, Erasmo. Because that's the way the system is set up, Hector. Now, can you imagine 800 individuals crossed over into Brownsville yesterday from Matamoros? 800. They will receive more in food stamps, in travel benefits, in TANF money, in monies than you, Hector, receive a year. Easily. How does that make sense to anyone? Makes no sense. Nelda, thanks for your public comment on the BISD budget meeting. They were speechless and ended the meeting ASAP. Actually, I need to go back there and get that little piece. I did not see that, Nelda. Maggie should sue them then. Again, guys, Maggie is very fortunate that she has AOBE as her representatives, guys. Very fortunate. I have my own podcast called The Negativity Behind the Mic, RGV Style. Good morning, Brandon. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my man. Erasmo, tráeme unos tacos de Matamoros. No. Royal. Not sure if you understood my question. Who silenced Maggie? Administration from main office or campus labor? Administration from main office. Sorry. Why will Abbott say no to federal money from Biden? Oh, he shouldn't. Let me tell you, Abbott and every other governor out there, Republican or Democrat, should say, yes, give me the money, unless it has any loopholes to it. Unless it has anything like tied to it, then no, don't take the money. Do not take the money. It's like this $2 trillion stimulus package. Great, guys. I want to actually know that we are getting 90% of the benefits from the stimulus package, and not the other way around. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, David. Thousands more coming over here. Do I hear a housing complex being built in West Brownsville area? Yeah, la casa está la Politiquera Church. The Politiquera Church is building apartments out there because, guys, they're banking, guys. That Politiquera Church is banking, and it will continue to bank. America should take care of its own before they take others. That's why the nationalists come to this country to take advantage of our weak system and free food, housing, schools, medical needs. No, well, it's trippy is that a lot of the individuals that come into this country that are fleeing from socialism, guys, then come to expect socialism in a country like United States of America. That's what's crazy, and they'll continue to fight for. The only people that don't do that are Cuban Americans. Cuban Americans, guys, they come into this country and they have a disdain for socialism because they've lived it. Their family are still oppressed by it. And I don't want to say much more about Cuba because I'm planning to go there in 2 months. Just joking. No, guys, it's there. Cuban Americans, let me tell you, they're on point. They do not want this country to go socialism. That's why you're going to find a lot of Cuban Americans fairly very conservative. Good morning. Me quedé dormida. Be kind, rewind. Have a good day, Lali. Thank you. You too, Snoopy. Why is your opinion on no more? What is your opinion on no more masks? Again, guys, I'll say what I've stated for months. It is your personal responsibility to take care of yourself. If you're going to go into a crowded room with a lot of individuals, wear a mask. Do your best to social distance and have hand sanitizer all around you at all times. Personal, personal. It's not fear. It's not fair at all. No, it isn't fair, guys. It isn't fair. It makes no sense. Ms. Maggie provided a balance in your opinion, tending to be respectful and insightful. 100%. That gets me mad. Uh, Everything that we talked about, guys, has gets me very upset as well. A quick question: how do you live with yourself? You're a closeted homosexual, and a majority of Brownsville labels you as a joke. Uh, Let me say the first thing that I do is I make sure I don't label individuals. I do my best not to go out there and label individuals, Rachel. The other thing that I do is like I don't go out there and bash you on your pathetic little page, or even speak about your pathetic, worthless, insignificant life here in the city of Brownsville. I don't. So you taking your time to come onto my platform to spew your stupid, ignorant, ill-informed comment makes you the joke. Because again, I don't go out there and give you the time of day. So I know you might be one of these individuals who gives a rat's behind about what other people think. I am not one of those folks,
I don't
Rachel.
think that's a real Rachel Gibson.
Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake. Because again, let me tell you, Rachel, Erasmo Castro puts his name and his face to the comments that he makes. Unlike you all, because y'all are cowards. You're a joke. Saludos, saludos, saludos. Royal says, yes, definitely give us the money. 100%, guys. We need the money in our economy. We need it to come. Just got to make sure that it doesn't come with strings attached. Biden called Abbott a Neanderthal. Biden called Abbott a Neanderthal. Yes. Again, also, anyone else that has done away with the face mask. Also, I think it was the Mississippi governor. I think the Florida governor as well had already done it. Your mother must get tired of financing your disastrous campaign. My mother's very happy to finance anything that Erasmo Castro does. But again, you're the type of person that always goes to tu mama, your mom, your mother, because that's how pathetic you are. You don't think it's enough to go after an individual by making accusations and trying to attack them, but you then go the next step and go, ¿y tu mamá? Governor wants to remain loyal to his party at the expense of whatever benefits his state can get. That's very unfortunate, guys. Let me tell you, always place the individuals that you represent over party and over politics, which there is a difference. Ahí te guacho, cucaracho. Have a great day. God bless. When will students and teachers go back to normal school? My guess is that maybe, guys, it won't be till the start of next school year. So maybe August of 2021. But will it go back completely the way it was before COVID-19? I don't think so. What are your thoughts on the grid not getting fixed? It's very, very unfortunate, guys. Let me say that I don't think that if we're talking about the electrical grid, let me say that, guys, we're not getting to the root of the problem because we're spending a lot of our resources, a lot of our time pointing fingers at individuals that ultimately we have absolutely no control over. I mean, look at how many people were out there focused on the Epcot Center, and that the CEO had resigned, and that the other individuals were not from here. Some were from Canada, some were from other parts of the country. People were just so focused on that. And guys, have we forgotten, guys, that PUB is the one that has continuously screwed us over as a community? Have we forgotten that PUB failed us? Have we forgotten that PUB high executives received hundreds of thousands of dollars, up to probably $1 million of salary a year for what? Look, my mom used to say hi to, si tú les haces caso, estás más loco tú. Yeah, I don't. It's just sometimes you have to feed the trolls. But again, guys, uh, this is what it is. Why should I take you seriously? You're here. You're a joke. You always lose your campaigns. You're a weak, idiotic, and dirtying candidate. Rachel, you're here. I'm not on your page. You are on my page. Why you take me seriously? I don't know, but you do because you're here. You're trying to be significant. You're trying to vent. Just your option to do. But you take me seriously enough to make a fake profile, come onto my page, and spurt your crap. You're an idiot.
So
You're dirty and musty. That's why Frank left you. Let me say, boy. Let me say, uh, we'd record separately. So even if I am dirty or musty, or unless you mean musky, even if that's the case, never in the same room together. That's what one of the things that social distancing, entails, not being too close to individuals. But again, Rachel, I'm glad that you care enough.
Rachel is jealous.
I like Rachel.
Yes.
Uh,
We're gonna
uh,
go to lunch or brunch.
uh, and then,
Jealous.
in addition to the
Rachel is
good,
jealous.
in addition to the good not getting fixed, what do you suggest that we people do? Who should we call? What? Very simple, guys. We continue to fight. Uh, we continue to go out there and let individuals know that PUB has failed us, that our elected local officials have failed us, and that we need change, guys. I mean, I'm not saying anything different than what I've said for months, guys. This community needs change. Change. I find it hilarious if people take the time to watch your show, make a fake profile to bash you on your platform. You ask tough questions because trying to make you look bad. In the end, the joke is on themselves. If you don't like someone, do not follow them, idiots. It's kind of funky. It's kind of funny because one of the videos that has most watched was the one where the one that was the one that the guys came out from Triple E Squad and they were like trying to find somewhere where I had promoted them and someone guys, I like what they do. I did not like what they did in regards to going to the doors. That's different. But it's those people that watch this show religiously that makes it the show it is. Block that amargada Rachel cheese. You gotta feed the trolls, guys. Stop smelling musty, Erasmo. Let me tell you, I can't help it. I'm still a man. Is that the mate? No, that's Miss Miller, Rachel. Pero ya ves, a fuerza, that's all they can do. Let's not acknowledge unimportant topics here. Obviously, it has nothing to contribute to the people. Let me say, we don't, but no, folks, I don't hide from stupid people. I don't hide from ill-founded bull crap, informative attacks, assaults, stupid. I don't hide from them at all, guys. At all. I have nothing to hide. Nothing. People like that Rachel, whose name's not even Rachel, they have a lot to hide. Does the maid want to catch some hands? Is that a threat? Let me tell you, Miss Miller protects herself very well. Saludos, señor Castro. Sol Fernandez. Saludos, papa. Guys, have a great day. My hour is up. It's good to be back after a weekend, folks. Know that we will be back on tonight at 9 p.m. Tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, have a great day, a great morning. We will be posting as soon as we know where other vaccination clinics are going to be held here in the city of Brownsville, and what other pharmacies open up in order to provide them, guys. Very fortunate that CVS Pharmacy has been out there providing vaccines. Walmart as well, guys. ACB as well. We need more opportunities for individuals to get vaccinated. Guys, if you're on that YouTube page, please like it, subscribe, and share it. Guys, have a great day. See you tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.